On the line right now, we've got the man from the OC, a lot of other stuff in the land of women, Adam Brody. Good morning, man.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being on the Big J Show. And we were talking before you got on the air here. You've never been to Billings, Montana.
No, I never have.
We got to get you here.
Yeah. I hear it's beautiful, and I'd like to check it out.
I've got to let my producer McLovin say hi to you. He's got a huge man crush on you, and he's got an autographed poster of you from In the Land of Women in his bedroom.
Hey man.
Hey man, how are you? I don't believe there's an autographed poster in existence for that movie. I don't think you could have one in your bedroom. It's cool. I hope you do.
It's of you and Kristen Stewart, and I'm really excited that you're on the show this morning.
Well, thanks a lot.
I'm sounding really gay right now, but I love you.
Thanks, man. Was Nick Lovin, obviously, that came after Superbad, or was that?
No, they stole it from me.
Yeah, he's claiming they stole it from him, but he's just like, if you see him and see Superbad, you're like, same person.
Oh, right.
Same person, man. Well, you're calling in this morning to talk to people about voting tomorrow and the importance of voting.
Yeah, and just kind of bugging everyone. I think the entire nation, there's just a nationwide sort of onslaught, and not voter registration drive, but get out the vote drive going on. And I'm just trying to be part of that too, and be part of history, and annoy everyone on the radio, and make sure that everyone's voting.
Very cool.
Just being part of that message.
Why do you think, obviously you're a younger person yourself. Why do you think, like, for young people, I think that's one of the demographics that a lot of times don't vote. I think once you get older and you've experienced ups and downs in this country, you know how important it is. But for young people that are like, whatever, my life's fine, I'm going to college, or I'm working my job, why do I need to vote? What would you tell people like that? Why is it so important?
Well, I'm 28 years old, and this is certainly the biggest election in my lifetime. I think this is the biggest fork in the road we've been at as a country since I've been alive. So I would say that if you're ever going to vote in an election, this is the one to do it. And I would say that the other thing is, you want to be, this is the most historic election we've ever had, too. We're going to nominate, there's the first black president of the United States, and I would say that, I would urge everyone, especially young people, to be a part of history and truly not. And when I say that, I don't mean, what I mean is, obviously, it's a historical moment. History is going to happen, but you're going to want to tell your grandkids that you took part in it too, not just that you were there. It'd be really cool to really talk about in 50 years.
Exactly. I was saying that I blogged on our website about that too, about how important it is to vote. And either way, it's a historic election. We're either going to have the first black president or the first female vice president. So whoever you vote for, it's going to be historical. Whoever wins.
It absolutely is. And like I said, I think that the direction the country would go in is so different, depending on, and that might be true on most elections, but I don't know. To me, this one, like I said, this is just the biggest choice we face, and I think that, as a young person too, I think, I'm very partisan. I don't want to say that I'm not. I'm for Obama 100%, and I would say that, in terms of, you asked about the youth vote, I think he does speak to young people in a way that politicians haven't for a long time. Partially, that's just due to his age and his generation. That he's speaking more directly to us or the youth, anyways, if I can even be called that anymore. But I just think, like I said, I don't think anyone should let Tuesday pass them by. I think we're all going to want to be a part of this. Exactly,
and they're making it way easier this year too to vote. I think they kind of realized that, if they want to get the young people out there, they have to make it convenient. So, they've got the early voting. Our polls are open till noon today at the courthouse, and then tomorrow, you can fix mistakes, in the registration and stuff the day of, rather than just being screwed out of voting. So
yeah. And the bottom line is, it's pretty simple, but it's also a pain in the ass, however, whatever you do. But it's, man, you just got to do it. Hopefully it is easier this year, but regardless, it's like, it's like recycling. You have to do it.
I agree. We're talking to Adam Brody here on the Big J Show. Let's skip politics, or put that aside for a second. Let's talk movies. You got Jennifer's Body with Megan Fox, the new Diablo Cody movie coming up. How's that? Can you tell us anything about that?
No, it was, let's see, we shot that in spring, and then I think it comes out in this spring. And it's fun. It's, I don't know, it's the Diablo Cody wrote it, who's a writer of Juno, and this is like her horror movie. So, so it's cool. It's different. It'll be different than Juno. It's rated R, and it's going to be obviously scarier. But
it's got Megan Fox.
It's got Megan Fox. She becomes a possessed cheerleader and wreaks havoc on her town. And Amanda Seyfried is the other lead in it, and she's the daughter in Mamma Mia, and she's great.
Awesome.
She's great. So they'll be so good in it.
Very cool. And all these rumors about the Justice League movie. It's getting made. It's not getting made. What's the story on that? Do you have any insight?
Sure. Well, I mean, I don't really. I mean, I was attached to it at one point a year ago.
Yeah, you were the Flash.
Yeah. But no, I think, I mean, with the success of Batman, they're going to want to. They certainly. I don't think that certainly won't get made before Batman 3 gets made.
Okay.
At the very least, I would say, and then at the same time, so that would lead me to believe that it probably won't get made in its current incarnation of George Miller, the director, and the script and the cast that they had. But that maybe that's for the best. However, I will say that it was pretty cool. I think it would have been fun. I understand that. I understand the hesitance not to make it in terms of the franchise. Not disrupting the Batman franchise or their Superman franchise. This is Warner Brothers. But I think that it would have been, tonally it was closer to Transformers than Batman. The script read like anyway, and I thought that would have been a nice, slightly more kid-friendly addition to the superhero universe. But,
yeah, I would have loved to see it. Anything else going on? Any new movies you can tell us about? Anything you got cast in recently here?
Let's see. I'm doing a pilot this week for Fox. It's a cartoon. I'm doing a voice on it. It's David Gordon, the director of Pineapple Express, is producing this cartoon about these two surfer kids.
Okay.
So maybe that'll make it to the air, and you can recognize my voice. But I've never been a voice. I'm kind of excited, actually.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the most fun gigs. You just get to sit back and go way over the top, and nobody sees you. You can wear your pajamas, whatever.
No, well, so I hear. I'll let you know.
You should take it the opposite way, and you should go in like a tuxedo and say, "I don't mess around. I'm doing this very seriously."
I'll go in character. I'll dress like him. I'll go in full makeup and wardrobe.
Exactly. That's awesome. Adam Brody, thanks so much for joining us here in Montana this morning and talking about the importance of voting. And I think a lot of people are going to go out and vote, hopefully, because they got the point that it's a very important election, even for us young people and for everybody. It's monumental.
I think they do get the point. I mean, I think they've already. Ideally, I think everyone gets it, and I'm just here to bug everyone else for the next couple of days. But I think everyone's already got it. And it's certainly nothing that I said that'll change anyone's mind. I think everyone's on the right track.
Right on. Well, hey, we'll look forward to seeing you in the theaters. Hopefully that pilot gets picked up. And thanks so much for your time this morning, Adam Brody. Have a good morning.
All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.